If you think you've dealt with enough horrific things to last you a lifetime, then you, my friend, are in for a ride in this video. Now, you may say that what you don't know won't kill you. I'd say ignorance is not bliss at all. I agree with you to some extent though, but that's not why we are here. Let me have the honor of presenting to you the 5 scariest things you didn't know existed. Ready to be mind blown? Well, let's begin. Number 5. Living rocks. A look at this picture makes you start questioning all the rocks you've seen in your lifetime. What creeps me out about this rock is that its inside looks more like what human insides would look like. Fact is, this is not really a rock, but a living animal that has the same basic needs as any other living animal would. Terrifying, right? It may be that its appearance is an adaptive mechanism. Unlike other animals, it doesn't fight back, scream, wiggle, or cry when you cut it into half. It's the quiet ones you should watch out for. Number 4. Competitive tickling. Tickling one another may be enjoyable, but only for a moment. Tickling someone when strapped is taking it to a totally different level. These two you see are partaking in a game called competitive tickling. Why it's called competitive makes me really wonder. In my opinion, I think it's a way to mask a strange fetish so the participants can enjoy the deviant behavior guiltlessly and stigma-free. Totally my opinion. As you can see, one member is strapped down on a bed and the other is profusely tickling them. Number 3. Rat kings. I don't know about you, but rats are super gross. To start with, they are the dirtiest living creatures. Seeing it entering through your kitchen back door can be a nightmare. The mere fact that those huge rats like those shown in photos is nothing but horrific and chilling to the core. The rat king you see was formed when the tails of several rats intertwined, making it impossible for them to ever break free. So while it becomes a super rat, it has to starve for its next meal, and when it does find food, it shares with all the other rats. Go teamwork! If you take a closer look at the image, you'll notice that some rats look more decomposed as compared to others, hinting that these ones may have died before the others, causing the other live ones to drag their corpses around. Ew! Number 2. Screaming mummies. The first time I heard of the existence of a screaming mummy, my first thought was, did someone bury these poor people against their will? To me, that is the most logical explanation. Mummifying was done to the departed to preserve their bodies and honor them and their lives. There's nothing that says honor when you see a screaming mummy. Or maybe the movies we've watched are onto something else. Maybe these mummies did come back to life at one point, only to be frozen in time. Some assume that screaming mummies were the result of a poorly executed, hurried, and lacking in care mummification process. Ouch! Number 1. Blood falls. The Antarctic is certainly a beautiful sight, especially with the waves beating the shores back and forth. Well, that's until you behold the waterfall made of blood. I know, I ruined the crisp white plains and icy blue oceans pictures you had in your mind. Luckily though, the bloodfall is not really made of blood. The red appearance the waterfall has is derived from a lot of iron oxide in the seawater. My thoughts go to the poor guy who discovered it. He must have thought he was caught in the middle of a massacre, and they were coming for him next. And there you have 5 scariest things you didn't know existed. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and share it. And if you haven't already, subscribe down below to get notified almost every single day with newer videos from Top 5's finest. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we are out.